I have traveled around the globe. I have seen the Canadian and American Rockies, the Andes, the Alps, and the Highlands of Scotland. But for simple beauty, Cape Breton outrivals them all. It is the man who carefully advances step by step, who is bound to succeed in the greatest degree. One day, every major city in America will have a telephone. What this power is, I cannot say. All I know is that it exists, and it becomes available only when a man is in that state of mind in which he knows exactly what he wants and is fully determined not to quit until he finds it. God has strewn our paths with wonders, and we certainly should not go through life with our eyes shut. The most successful men, in the end, are those whose success is the result of steady accretion. First words on the first telephone. Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you. Don't keep forever on the public road, going only where others have gone. The inventor is a man who looks around upon the world and is not contented with things as they are. He wants to improve whatever he sees. He wants to improve whatever he sees. He wants to benefit the world. He is haunted by an idea. The spirit of invention possesses him, seeking materialization. We are all too much inclined, I think, to walk through life with our eyes shut. There are things all round us and right at our very feet that we have never seen, because we have never really looked. It is the man who carefully advances step by step, with his mind becoming wider and wider, who is bound to succeed in the greatest degree. Man is an animal which, alone among the animals, refuses to be satisfied by the fulfillment of animal desires. Neither the Army nor the Navy is of any protection, or very little protection, against aerial raids. Leave the beaten track behind occasionally and dive into the woods. There cannot be mental atrophy in any person who continues to observe, to remember what he observes, and to seek answers for his unceasing hows and whys about things. Ordinary people who know nothing of phonetics or elocution have difficulties in understanding slow speech, composed of perfect sounds, while they have no difficulty in comprehending an imperfect gabble, if only the accent and rhythm are natural. Wherever you may find the inventor, you may give him wealth, or you may take from him all that he has, and he will go on inventing. He can no more help inventing. He can help thinking or breathing. The telephone will be used to inform people that a telegram has been sent. The great advantage that the telephone possesses over every other form of electrical apparatus consists in the fact that it requires no skill to operate the instrument. America is a country of inventors, and the greatest of inventors are the newspaper men. I have heard articulate speech produced by sunlight. I have heard a ray of the sun laugh and cough and sing. I have been able to hear a shadow, and I have even perceived by ear the passage of a cloud across the sun's disk. Grand telegraphic discovery today. Transmitted vocal sounds for the first time. With some further modification, I hope we may be enabled to distinguish the timbre of the sound. Should this be so, conversation viva voce by telegraph will be a fait accompli. The final result of our researches has widened the class of substances sensitive to light vibrations until we can propound the fact of such sensitiveness being a general property of all matter. I've had the feeling that a properly constructed flying machine should be capable of being flown as a kite, and conversely, that a properly constructed kite should be capable of use as a flying machine when driven by its own propellers. Watson, if I can get a mechanism which will make a current of electricity vary in its intensity as the air varies in density when a sound is passing through it, I can telegraph any sound, even the sound of speech,